Yeah, so a lot of people have been asking me that like since I've come back, and there hasn't been really a good way to explain the whole experience. I mean, it was like amazing. I've never experienced anything like that before, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity that I had to play with everyone because it was super fun and we had a great time in Hong Kong. Yeah, so I feel like in every team, like depending on your sport, every team has, things that people can work on. But I feel like just because I was kind of thrown into it a little later, definitely team chemistry could be improved on. But I know that comes with like time and practice. But I definitely think if we continue to improve our chemistry, that the team will be better and have the results that we want. Um, So me and Zara Mustalifa actually got pretty close like in the week that we were there. And I got to know her a little bit and she's like an amazing person and
Yes.
obviously a great like soccer player. And she's definitely one of the clowns on the team. She's always very funny and very positive. And I look up to her, someone that's not too far in age of like with me. But I hope I get to see her soon because I don't think I'm going to Japan anytime soon, but I know she'll be doing like a good job in her season. But um guy and girl, I'll just say both. But guy, I'd say Hakimi. He's an
Mm.
outside back as well. He
Mhm.
plays for Morocco national team and then he also plays for PSG, his club. And then for women's, Crystal Dunn, she plays for the US national team and she's also an outside back. So both outside backs I've really looked up to and have like inspired me to better my game. Yeah, so I for 4 years I played for FC Dallas, the academy, and I played until I got recruited my junior year of high school to play for Cornell women's soccer team.
Mhm.
And now I'm going to be a sophomore at the Division 1 program, and it's also in the Ivy League conference.
Mhm.
And so I'm excited to get on with the season, but also, like I said before, FC Dallas was a great club, and I'm proud to be an FC Dallas alumni. So actually, growing up until like 8 years old, I played both gymnastics and soccer. And so at a certain age, I had to choose between the two of the sports. And so I'd notice every day I'd like juggle a ball or like have touches on the ball without anybody asking. And that's when I kind of like knew that soccer was my passion and was something that I wanted to do for a good part of my life. Yeah, so especially in Indonesia, I feel like it's been time where women in soccer like get recognition because I know that a lot of women here in Indonesia like love to play soccer, and I think that this is like an upward trajectory so that women in soccer get the recognition they deserve. Yeah, so in the next 5 years, I definitely education is number one for me. And so in the next 5 years, I want to graduate from Cornell. But then obviously, discovering this path of soccer and like the professional side of it, if there's an opportunity for me to do that after I graduate, then I definitely will look into it. And yeah. If I had to choose a dream club, I would definitely say PSG.
Yes, you
Yeah,
both.
yeah, PSG women's, or honestly, like any of the clubs in Europe, like Man City or Arsenal. Yeah, so like I said before, education for me is like number one.
Mhm.
And so like I've always been a creative person like growing up. And so the major that I'm studying in college is more in the tech industry, and it's called UI UX design. And basically it's like designing for apps or for websites. And I want to kind of pursue something there. But then, like I said, if the opportunity arises for me to play pro or anything like that, then I would take a chance. I would definitely say the people are different. Like in Indonesia, it's very family oriented, the team. And I think that's really special, especially since all of the players come from different cities and backgrounds. But yeah, it's a good difference to have, I'd say. Yeah, so it was actually the most amazing experience. I'd never experienced anything like that because starting in the lineup, the first 11, that was an experience in itself. Before that, we all were in the locker room, like doing all the pregame rituals. And when we actually got out, we walked out to the field. I had never seen so many supporters, like Indonesian supporters, even though we were in Hong Kong. So it was a very prideful thing that I could say I was Indonesian because the love and support was definitely there. And it was a really cool atmosphere to play in. So, yes, Coach Mochi, I met him, I think, at the end of July, like when I arrived for the TC. And I think what set him apart and what was my first impression was he would actually play with us in practice. Like he would gear up, put on the pennies, and like play with us in the scrimmages. And I thought that was really special, especially since a lot of coaches that I've played with don't do that. So I think that Coach Mochi is very passionate about the game and is really special. So I go back to Indonesia like to visit family every couple of years. So I've gotten the jet lag down pretty much. But even though like I've gotten down, the hour is still like 12-hour difference. But I'd just say like the first couple days that when you arrive in Indonesia, it's like a little bad, but eventually you get over it. And with the right sleep and if you do stuff during the day, it's really not that bad. The weather.
Yes.
Well, in the US, I'm from Texas and like it's super hot here, but it's dry. As opposed to Indonesia, it's hot, but it's humid. So I feel like that's the difference between like Texas and then like Jakarta, since my family's from Jakarta. So definitely the humidity, but it's always like sunny, which is good. Although this year it rained a lot that I was there, but yeah, I'd say the humidity, the difference. Yeah, so for the words, every like before every game, I tape my left wrist and like I write some words that I stand by or that I want to like stand for during the game. And for the Hong Kong game, I actually put like enjoy the journey, which is something that I think is really important for this time of my life. Just since I'm young, I don't know like what exactly I want to do, but just trusting and enjoying the journey is super important. And then a coach, I'd say, um, actually one of my high school coaches, her name is Coach Kami. She was like the director. She was very close and a mentor towards me because when I also ran track in high school, she was my coach. And so she was really important to me and guides me through a lot of the athletic, hardship and fun and celebrates my achievements when I'm there. Yeah, I definitely think sleep is really important for me.
Mhm.
Um, like especially before a game day, I have to make sure I have adequate sleep because if not, then I'll be tired.
Mhm.
But also just like a good snack slash meal before a game, just so I'm prepared and fueled. My favorite snack before a game has got to be like a granola bar and um a banana, but also I'll eat like a sandwich or something because usually that I eat it way before the game day. But yeah. Yeah, so like I said, like in Hong Kong, we before we actually walked out, we had like a locker room pregame ritual. And so
Mhm.
like even in college, like all I'll do is put on my headphones and like turn on a few music tunes like before I head out there just so I can mentally lock in.
Mm.
But yeah, I just listen to music.
What kind of music do you like?
Um, well, before the game, I like to play some rap, even though like on a daily basis, I don't really listen to rap, but I feel like rap gets me in the best mood, like pumped up for the game. So I'll listen to like Drake or Migos or something like that, so it can get like hype. Can I practice my Bahasa really quickly? I can
Sure,
I
sure,
can
sure.
do some. So,
Sure, sure.
um, ya, saya cinta keluarga saya. Um, Indahnya alam Indonesia dan makanannya. Saya suka banget Batagor, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I love the beach. I
Mhm.
like I love the beach. Actually, last summer, me and my family went back to Indonesia again, but we got to go to Nusa Penida, and I think that was like beautiful. But we always try to do like a trip outside of the city, Jakarta, just because there's so much nature and beaches to explore.
Mhm.
But I'm definitely more of a beach person than mountain, but my mom's a mountain person, so
Yeah,
it's
different.
a balance.
Have a nice day, Kayla. Have a
You
good
too.
day.
Bye.
Bye.